Thank you so much for counting on NBC2. I'm Elise Chingari. We know that thousands of you are working to recover from hurricanes Milton, Helene, and even Hurricane Ian from 2 years ago. And there are now 3 different comfort stations that you can head out to. So these are at the Fellowship Church of Inglewood, the Harold Avenue Regional Park Rec Center, and South County Regional Park. Supplies like food, water, and even tarps are available for you. These stations will be open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day until further notice. There's also a multi-agency resource center open Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and on Sunday from noon to 6 p.m. It's open at the Port Charlotte Town Center along Tamiami Trail. They will have both local and state resources available for you. Charlotte County Transit Services are also offering free rides to the center. Happening tomorrow in downtown Punta Gorda, contractors will be out cleaning up all of the debris in Historic District. They're also asking you not to park your vehicles on the streets due to all of those big trucks that are going to be used. So if you're needing to drive in the area tomorrow, make sure you use extra caution when you're getting around. And officials in Clewiston, we know they are right now currently working to find out who killed 16-year-old Jayana Johnson over the weekend. Deputies say a stray bullet struck Johnson Friday while she was at a party along Harlem Tenants Circle. NBC2's Mercedes Martinez is local near Clewiston High School as the search continues for the killer.
We know Hendry County detectives are working to find who shot and killed 16-year-old Jayana Johnson. Johnson went here to Clewiston High School. She was a cheerleader, and her family tells us she was loved by many. They are now left grieving and pleading for help as they hope to seek justice for Jayana.
I got 16 years with her, but I want to say it wasn't enough. I never in a million years thought that I would be burying my baby. I always thought my baby would be burying me.
Jayana Johnson's family says the 16-year-old still had a lot of life to live. Johnson's life was cut short Friday night when she went to a party at Harlem Gardens along Harlem's Tenants Circle.
Everybody talked about her smile. When she came in, they just talked about how it just lit up the room.
The Hendry County Sheriff's Office says calls came in saying gunshots were fired inside Harlem Gardens. HCSO says a stray bullet hit and killed Johnson.
My daughter didn't have to deserve to do it. They didn't have to do that to her. And if you were holding something, you're just as bad as the person who did it.
If you have any information that can help with this investigation, you are urged to contact the Hendry County Sheriff's Office. Parents, this is a good reminder. This is the time for you to speak to your children, ask them questions. If they know anything, remember, they can remain anonymous. Any tips can help. The Hendry County School District also tells me that they have been offering counseling services since Monday and will continue to do so for as long as it's needed. I'm local here in Clewiston, Mercedes Martinez, NBC2.
All right, well, with that, Mercedes, let's now turn our attention back to the weather as we still have 2 areas to watch for possible development in the tropics over the next 2 days. But as we have said several times, there continues to be no reason to believe that either one of these poses a direct threat to us here in Florida. How come? Steering currents are working in our favor now. As you've probably heard by already, there's a cold front in the 7-day forecast, and cold fronts can do a lot by helping to redirect storms away from Florida as long as the cold front is moving away from us. So again, we have some reasons to be optimistic on the steering current situation, at least from our perspective here in southern Florida. In terms of development, it's the area we've been watching so closely over the Atlantic that has the best chance of becoming a tropical depression or a tropical storm. The Hurricane Center for now is keeping the development odds at 50%. The area in the Caribbean, though, is the traditional hotspot for development during the month of October. And even though there's a lot firing in terms of showers and thunderstorms right now, it's not exactly organizing around any kind of truly defined center of lower pressure. So it looks like this will continue to fire off a bunch of showers and thunderstorms and bring a flood threat to Central America as it moves in the direction of Central America as opposed to moving toward the north. So we, of course, will keep watching it. But again, right now, still no reason to believe either one of these possible systems poses a threat to us here locally.
For
people who feel limited by the unpredictability of generalized myasthenia gravis and who are anti-AChR antibody positive. Season to season, Ultomiris is continuous symptom control with improvement in activities of daily living. It is reduced muscle weakness. And Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with the freedom of just 6 to 7 infusions per year for a predictable routine I can count on.
Ultomiris can lower your immune system's ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious meningococcal infections, which may become life-threatening or fatal, and other types of infections. Complete or update your meningococcal vaccines at least 2 weeks before starting Ultomiris. If Ultomiris is urgent, you should also receive antibiotics with your vaccines. Before starting Ultomiris, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions and medications. Ultomiris can cause reactions such as back pain, tiredness, dizziness, limb discomfort, or bad taste. Ultomiris is moving forward with continuous symptom control. Ask your neurologist about starting Ultomiris.
Patients who have sensitive teeth but also want whiter teeth, they have to make a choice, one versus the other. New Sensodyne Clinical White that provides 2 shades whiter teeth as well as providing 24/7 sensitivity protection. Patients are going to love to see Sensodyne on the shelf.
When anyone in this house wears white, it doesn't stay white for long. White to soccer? I'm not gonna slide tackle. But now with Tide Oxy White, we can clean our white clothes without using bleach. Even works on colors. I slide tackled. I see that.
It's got to be Tide.
Depend keeps you drier than ever, so you can say yes to more than ever.
Yes! Yes. Yes. No.
Depend. The only thing stronger than us is you. Your gut is like a garden, growing both good bacteria and bad. That balance is key to a healthy gut environment. Benefiber's plant-based prebiotic fiber gently nourishes the good bacteria, working with your body to help your gut and you flourish effortlessly every day. Grow what feels good with Benefiber.
NYPD! Double!
I'm listening.
Just found video of the last person seen with the victim.
My brother.
I'm not ratting out a friend of mine. I'm not a snitch.
Even if the consequence of that silence is to let a killer walk free.
Armed robbery and sexual assault.
Who's gonna stop him?
Sergeant. I want to get these guys.
Divide and conquer?